Good morning everybody, good morning from Humanitas Castelli. Today we have a 72 years old male with the epiretinal membrane associated with the dislocated 3-piece IOL. So we are going to fix first the IOL and then we'll carry on with the vitrectomy. So we are using the Yamane technique. As you can see here, the 3 pieces IOL. So according to the original technique described on ophthalmology by Yaman in 2017 on 100 cases, um, uh, we need to use 2 needles at the same time, 30 gauge needles. But we found that it is also possible to use 25 gauge needle. It's a trans-cong. You don't need to open the conch and the sclera with the sclera flap, but you can go straight with the needle through the conch and the sclera. As you can see here, you can then try to fit the optic inside the needle, and you can just then put it on the cornea, get it out with the needle itself. And as you can see is out. Then you can cauterize, and with diathermy you don't have to touch the optic just to be close, because otherwise you can damage the optic a lot. So the point is just to make a kind of a plug in order to don't go through the sclera. And so we found with 25 gauge is easier, but of course with the 30 gauge needle you are more sure than when you engage the optic doesn't run away anymore. So you need to be 2 millimeters far from the limbus, as you can see here. Same maneuver, get inside the needle and then get out, and then you can cauterize the flange of the optic, the tip, let's say. And so then we push back the fixated IOL into the scleral tunnels and under the conch, and then stays there, doesn't move anymore. So right now it's not yet in the right position. You see this is a bit bending. So it's cauterized, and then this is an epiretinal membrane, so we need to put trockers and clean everything from the vitreous, and then we'll carry on doing the vitrectomy. So you need to put now the trockers these are the valve trockers by door. Of course, with this technique you can have vitreous hemorrhage. Is quite rare, but about 5% of the patient can have it, and cystoid macular edema is also very rare. Um, I mean, the cases are really anecdotal, and also according to Yamane, on 100 cases, just 1 case of cystoid macular edema. And what you can also have an iris capture by IOL, okay, and so that's why now there is Yamane designed a new instrument that stays, near the limbus in order to have the same kind of angle that should be around 30 degrees between the needle and the sclera. And so in order to have the same position of the lens, because you need to keep in mind that the two optics has to be at 180 degrees, and in order to don't have any kind of displacement, to don't have tilting of the lens. But in order to be sure that it's in the right position, probably it's easier to use the instrument that developed uh, Yamane. I have no financial interest, but I think that this instrument is commercialized by Dork. I'm not sure about that. So I'm doing the vitrectomy now. So pushing a bit, you see, I'm now it is a bit tilting. Now I will rotate the lens, okay, in order to, let the optics go inside the scleral tunnel, and then, the plug of the tip of the optics will be under the conch inside the sclera, and it will not move from there anymore, as you can see here. Then now I'll carry on with the vitrectomy. Yeah, that's fine. A bit of massage helps. Thank you. Thank you very much. So now we'll carry on with just vitrectomy, and will not keep you watching just the operator, remember. Thank you very much.